Is it back? Are we back on YouTube?
This is the back.
Hard time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't let Johnny Bray be on it. Mate, I'll get you more. Okay. Okay, we're back. We made a promise we would get back on YouTube. We had a bit of a false start last week. Anyhow, let's catch you up rather quickly. So, last few months have been busy. We got married down in Cornwall in August, which is part of the reason for a bit of a YouTube blackout, in the sense of priorities had to be shifted and our focus was elsewhere. I've also not necessarily been training much since May. I use the word training. I've definitely been exercising. I've done the odd session here or there, but I've basically been enjoying kind of doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I have somewhat been sticking to a somewhat routine because I'm a person that likes, to swim on certain days, run on certain days, etc. But very much been ticking over. And Amy's been building up to the Berlin Marathon, which again, yes, last week we've had a little niggle in her knee, which she's obviously a bit upset by, but we're very much hoping it's nothing too serious, and after a week or so's rest she'll be able to get back to running. The marathon is only in a few weeks, so there's not too much to gain or lose as long as we can get her back running relatively soon. So it is August the 25th, it's a bank holiday Monday, which means an extra day off work for those in the UK, and I'm going to head out on a bike ride. I am going to make my way over to Letchworth, which is where one of my athletes live, do a 60k loop, collect some squares, which is a new game I've got into in the last few months, for those that don't know, called Squad Rats, and I have Jackie Sco to thank for that. It's become a little bit of an obsession slash it's definitely getting me out of the house a bit more and less time on Zwift, which is great. What to expect? So I am doing Marbella, which I believe is in 11 weeks time. They've just announced the bike course. It's somewhat very similar, but I think they've managed to somehow add another 300-400 meters of elevation. So it's 1,800 meters of elevation overall over a 90k ride, which is pretty brutal, but something I'm looking forward to. So that's my focus. I am going to try and get as fit as I can get. Definitely no pressure on performing. I don't have too many expectations. I would love a run PB as a kind of goal. I said that back earlier in the year before less training or whatnot happened, but I still think that's relatively achievable. We don't need to PB by much, 30 seconds or a minute I'd be pretty happy with. So yeah, something in the low 80 minutes off the bike, and the swim and bike I'm not too fussed about in the sense of specifics. Amy, as I said, has got the Berlin Marathon, and then all being well, Canicross season starts in October, and this one, up until recently, but for a lot of July and June, was running 60, 70 miles a week. So he is relatively fit. He's definitely the fittest runner in the household, albeit when we went out for a run on Saturday, he was a bit lazier than I expected, over 14k. So that's that. And I think that's pretty much it. We're going to document training, keep you abreast of life, having a big focus on, I say it all the time, but we seem to be going up a level each time. Big focus on optimal endurance. My sort of coaching business over the next few months really are at a tipping point to making that something that could be a career in the short term, as in the short term it could become my career for the long term. And I've got some fabulous coaches that I've brought on board recently that are fully invested in making their sort of lives sort of professional coaches. So that's the plan. Let's go get on a bike ride. Say goodbye, Bryn. He's just wondering when he's going for a run. No running today, just walking, okay? Right, let's go.